All right, what's up everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. Thanks so much for coming by. Before I get into the topic of this video, how to deny unaccompanied minors. Yes, because it is against terms of service in Uber and Lyft. Before I get into all of that, if you are interested in signing up to be an Uber or a Lyft driver, you can use my links in the description below. If you're signing up for Lyft, you will get a $1,000 bonus, depending on where you live, or no matter where you live. If you use my link, I have a special link now where you will get $1,000 guaranteed, I think within your first 100 rides or something like that. But yeah, use that down below if you want to get your $1,000 bonus. All right, now getting straight into the video. How do you deny unaccompanied minors? If you haven't heard, there has been a lot in the media going on because there was a driver who made this mistake. He picked up a little girl, and I'm not going to get into all of the details, but something bad happened. They caught him. He got deactivated from Uber. Pretty sure he's lost his driver's license because it's illegal to transport minors while driving rideshare in exchange for money as well. So yeah, you cannot do that as a driver in general, but especially if driving Uber and Lyft, you will get deactivated if anybody finds out. But yeah, I was featured actually in BuzzFeed. I was also featured in Market Watch. I talked to a couple of reporters about this topic because it was super huge, and so I wanted to just hop on and make this video because a lot of drivers were saying, oh, you know, it's not my job, you know, I just pick them up as long as they're not toddlers or as long as they're not babies, I should be fine, right? No, that is totally false. I will keep making these videos until everybody agrees that you simply cannot pick up unaccompanied minors. I don't know why drivers are still doing this. They're still picking up unaccompanied minors. You are not allowed as a Uber and a Lyft driver to pick up unaccompanied minors. And some people are saying, oh, well, taxi drivers do it. Listen, I will break it down for you as simple as possible, okay? As a driver, when you have a basic driver's license, you are not allowed to run a business taking people around in exchange for money unless you have a commercial license. However, when you're a rideshare driver, now you are allowed to take people in exchange for money, in exchange for currency, only on their platform because they are covering it. They have the licenses and the insurance reasons. But when you're breaking Uber and Lyft's terms of service, AKA or IE, for example, picking up an unaccompanied minor, now you are breaking the law because now you are taking somebody in exchange for money, but you're not doing it under Uber and Lyft. Does that make sense? I hope it does. That's the same reason you cannot take people in exchange for cash. Sure, you can take your friend somewhere, like your good buddy, and he can throw you a couple bucks for gas, whatever. But when you're driving around picking up people for money, that's totally different. Okay, and some people are saying, oh, you know, I just have them lie and have them say, oh yeah, he's just my cousin or my friend. Okay, now you're committing insurance fraud. That's a totally different topic. So now I told you why you cannot pick up unaccompanied minors. Now I'm gonna tell you the what. I always try to address the why first and then get into the what because I think it is important. So now because I get these all the time when I'm driving rideshare. No, I'm not driving. I didn't just drive in my tank top. Somebody commented, oh, you're driving in a tank top? Sometimes I do, but usually not. I just got back from the gym. But when you go and you're driving rideshare, because this has happened to me very frequently, multiple times a week usually, what happens is that I get a ride request to an elementary school, right? Sure, whatever, it happens. I show up and it's you never know. Maybe it's a teacher needing a ride or a worker at the school. I pull up and it's an 8-year-old there. And I'm like, okay, I can't take you. Sorry, the kid doesn't know any better. You know, it's not his fault. So I kindly tell the kid, hey, sorry, but I can't transport anybody under 18. You're going to have to call your mom or dad, whoever ordered the ride for you, and tell them no. All right, there's scenario number one. They call their mom, their dad, to tell them to cancel. If they don't cancel it, you wait the 5 minutes, cancel, or you just cancel and then contact Uber and Lyft and say it was a kid. Now, if you pull up to, say, a high school, because oftentimes seniors or even sometimes juniors in high school are 18. If you get a ride request to a high school and you don't know whether or not the kid is 18, this is important, guys. Very, very important. Listen up, because a lot of people are saying, oh, if I can't tell, there's nothing I can do. Yes, you can. So if you pull up and you are thinking in your head, shoot, I don't know if this kid is 18 or not. What you do is you ask them, hey, how old are you? Like, this is not rocket science. You ask them, hey, how old are you? Then they will tell you their age. They will say, oh, I'm 16. And you'll say, okay, sorry, I can't take you. Or they'll say, I'm 18. And if you still don't think that they're 18, ask them, hey, sounds good. Can I just see your ID to make sure? Then they'll either show you their ID, you look at it, looks fine, move on, finish the ride, and just tell them, sorry, I have to do this because I want to make sure that I'm following the law. I don't want to get into any trouble. And they should understand, as long as you're nice about it. Don't start yelling at the kid. They usually don't even know better. Maybe they know and they're just whatever. They're just kids, Remember that. Don't get mad at a kid. Just ask them. And if they say, oh, I'm 18, but sorry, I don't have an ID, then just say, okay, I don't feel comfortable giving you a ride because I don't think you're 18 and you don't have any proof that you are 18. Keep in mind, most people who are 18 have an ID, have a driver's license. And if they don't, they're probably not 18, or they never got their driver's license, and whatever, it's their loss. And just cancel the ride and tell them, hey, I picked up somebody and he looked like he was under 18, and whatever. That's it. Is that simple enough? I know most of you guys watching this are probably laughing like, yeah, of course, Dylan, this is grade school stuff. But for most people for a lot of people watching this, they need to hear it. So I'm sorry if you think that picking up unaccompanied minors is okay. It is not okay under any circumstance. There has to be somebody at least 18 in the car to accompany them. If they're unaccompanied, you can't take them. All right, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. This is serious though. I shouldn't be laughing because bad things do happen, and you don't want to be caught with a little kid in your back seat. If you get into an accident and you have a 6-year-old in your back seat and they get injured, you are seriously screwed. You are going to be sued by that family. You are because when you signed up for Uber and Lyft, you signed that you will never take unaccompanied minors. And if you're, if you're speeding or you actually accidentally, I don't know, do some little simple mistake or whatever, a cop pulls you over and you have a 4-year-old in your backseat, or even 16-year-old, and they see you're driving Uber and it's very clear that that's not your son or somebody that you're babysitting or whatever, I don't know, whatever, you are seriously going to get into legal trouble. It is, and you will get deactivated. That's not even getting deactivated from Uber and Lyft. That's the least of your worries. You will most likely lose your license. You will most likely you might even be arrested. It's serious, so do not do it ever. Okay, that's how you deny unaccompanied minors while you're driving Uber and Lyft. Thank you guys for watching. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. All right, talk to you all soon. Bye.